Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and today I'm going to be showing you another card using the Toile Tidings Design Series paper, which if you have not seen it, is the one that has those beautiful scents for winter and Christmas that I'm just in love with it. Now, the cool thing about it is that you have different designs, but it's either green, the garden green, or the real red, and then of course there's some other that are more like pattern paper so that it helps you do mix and matching. So I'm going to be showing you how to do a Christmas card that is very easy. And especially when you are trying to come up with so many cards at the very last minute, which I just realized I'm still needing like a lot of cards. So I'm doing this kind of card series just to make sure I am caught up with all my cards. So anyway, so let's get started. So this one is also a different kind of card. So this one is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. I had already pre-scored at 3. And so this one, it's like so. Now, if you're having some issues here, you can fold it in half, so it will be a full. If you had it like 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, like my usual, and you fold it in half, you just have to cut 1 1/4 here. So that's another thing. But anyway, so it is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then it's scored at 3. Okay, so then I have a piece of very vanilla, and this one is 3. Actually, it's a little bit less than 3. Let me see. Yeah, it is like 2 7/8. Then I have a piece by 5 1/2. Sorry, I didn't say that. By 5 1/2. Then I have a piece of this should be 1 1/4 by this one is longer, but it's supposed to be 5 1/2 because I'm gonna be cutting it. But this one is 5 5/8. And again, if you have not heard me in the past, I'd like to make it longer so then I can cut the excess. And then I have a piece of design series paper again from the Toile Tidings, and this one is 2 3/4. Again, it should be 5 1/2. I usually have a little bit more so I can cut it. So this one is again 5 5/8. And then I had already that cut a circle out of the Stitch Stitch framelits in very vanilla, and then the coordinating layering circles, the scallop circle, the coordinating for this one, so you can see it here. Now I'm going to be also using the stamp set called Greatest Part of Christmas, just because I love having sentiments. I'm going to be using this one as well as that one. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp those right away. So I am ready to just put together this card, and you're going to see how easy it is. So for the circle, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And you can see it goes really well. And then for the inside of the card, I'm going to bring the other sentiment, and I'm going to put it like so. Alrighty. So then I'm going to close this one. I'm done with the stamping. Now you can see that if you were doing many of these, you can be cutting one day or in one sitting, and then another time you can be gluing everything, and then the next one will be just stamping, so that you can do kind of batch production, so you don't have to be doing everything, which is pretty much what I usually do. Like I cut everything on one day, or I cut like depending on how much time I have. I might cut and die cut on the same one. Sometimes I just have to cut on one and then die cut on the next one, and then the next time I might just go ahead and stamp and put together everything. So that's how I try to do as many. Oh, and I am out of this. Let me just change that really quick. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry. I moved that. Just give me 1 second here. You'll know how much I still love the Fast Fuse, and I'm grateful I still have some of these. So there we go. Yes, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this one like right here. Actually, I'm going to put it like right there. And then again, we're going to be cutting whatever excess I have. And I try to do that all the time just to make sure that that everything is fully covered. Because sometimes when I glue down, it might not be as straight. And so I might have a little hair there. So I don't like seeing that. And you know what? It seems like I have a little bit here. See, I'm going to put, like I didn't go all the way here. So there we go. That makes a difference. So whenever that happens, just go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to be putting this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and... Now, this one is a little bit smaller because this panel is 3 and this one is 2 3/4. So I could either put it half, or like center it, but I think I actually want it more towards the left side. Or right side, I should say, I think, yes. And so now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And I'm going to go ahead and... There you go. Now the last thing is I'm going to go ahead and put those two together. And you see how easy it is. And one of the things that I love about Stampin' Up!, I'll be very honest, is that everything color coordinates. And so for me, it's so easy to come up with cards because I only need to see what colors are on the design series paper. And then I just pull out the ink, the ribbon, the cardstock, and then everything color coordinates. I mean, it takes all the thinking out of it, which I just love it. So I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive here. All right. So I'm going to put it like somewhere. Ooh. Well, I'm going to be covering that. Okay, and then, like I said, I love this from Stampin' Up!, but I'm going to go ahead and bring real red cotton ribbon, and I'm going to do a little bow. You can see it here. I'm going to cut it. And I'm always doing all my bows out of the bolt of ribbon so that I don't really waste any. So I could even put it here, which it looks kind of cute. So I'm going to go ahead like so. And there you have it. See? Oh, this one has a little bit. So when this happens, let me show you a little trick. One thing is, where is my little, here. I have a little eraser. We used to sell it. We don't have it anymore. But it's just a simple eraser. The other thing that you can use is you can use the stamp body that we use for embossing, that little powder, and there you go. So here we have it. Very good. And it opens like so. Now, what is cool about this paper is, like I said, you can have it in both colors. So in this case, I use the garden green, but I use also the coordinating double stitch ribbon in garden green, as you can see it here. And I put the bow like on the side rather than on the sentiment. So I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please do like the Facebook page. But if you're also watching this on YouTube and you like this video, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so that you know when is the next time I release another video. I'm also going to be linking on this video another set of cards that are really easy to make. You can see it here, so make sure you watch there so that you can see this video as well. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And again, I'll see you next. And you can see these cards are super easy, so definitely give it a try. Just mix and match your design series paper and you'll be surprised how cute the cards turn out. So thank you. Have a good night, and I'll see you later on. Bye.